Hey, welcome to an evening with Jordan Spittle of the Qube. Jordan, if you had a table of four booked at your favourite restaurant, who would be your three guests and why?
It's a good question. I think one that I could probably deliberate for weeks and weeks upon and come up with three different people every time. But I think my first one, because I'm a rugby fan and growing up watching this game has kind of stayed in my memory. So my first person would be Johnny Wilkinson, England rugby hero, and obviously the player that sealed that victory in 2003. So yeah, the first one would be him, and just ask him about that experience and what went through his mind kind of when he did drop that goal. So that would be number one. Secondly, I think I don't know what Johnny's sense of humour is like, but to keep the conversation going, I would have Mickey Flanagan, probably one of my favourite comedians, and I don't think there'll be a quiet word at the dinner table if you've got him there and 10 bottles of red wine. So probably Mickey Flanagan second. And the last one, this is probably the toughest, but I think somebody who would be interesting and have many stories just to discuss again over those 10 bottles of wine would be Barack Obama. Just to hear his stories and learn a bit from him and have a chat and speak to somebody of his kind of nature and learn off him, really just listen and absorb kind of everything he says. I think would be really interesting, and I think kind of those three people would all bring something different. I'd pipe in and interject as and when needed, but I think that would be a pretty cool dinner table.
Sounds like a good one. Sounds interesting. Mickey Flanagan, Barack Obama, and Johnny Wilkinson. I think that's a good banterful table as well, because I think Barack's got it in his
That's it.
locker.
He has, yeah. I think they'd have to keep Johnny on his toes. He might go a bit quiet. I think he's not the most outgoing, but I think he, just to have some stories off him from 2003 would be good.
Good. Well, fingers crossed. It won't be that long until you can go out for a meal again, and we wish you the best of luck. Cheers, Jordan.
That's it. Thanks, Fraser. Cheers.